Hi, welcome to the Creative Treehouse. My name is Robin Broom and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Thank you so much for joining me in the treehouse today. Today's project is really just a little tip, and I think you'll enjoy it and it'll help make your card making and other projects just a little more special, a little more lively. So these are some of the Christmas cards that I've made this year. This is actually a retired set, and I had embossed that and with clear embossing. And this is really what I want to talk about is the DSP, the Designer Series paper. Stampin' Up! Makes the best Designer Series paper. And this is a piece of it right here. The hard thing is always trying to decide which side of the paper that you're going to use, because you only have one side that you get to pick from. So for this, the thing that I wanted to show you is I like to try to imitate the Designer Series paper sometimes. So if you'll see this, and you'll see the leaves, and if you just do a regular leaf, like these came, that's the Poinsettia paper and the Poinsettia dies. I know the paper is retiring. I don't think the dies are. You can check on that. So if they are, gobble them all up. So they look fine, and they would look okay on here, but if you'll see the difference between the one that I have tried to imitate and this plain one, and the difference is a dauber. That's the only difference, and it makes, I think, a world of difference. So let me take one of them, or we could probably even do two of those, and now I'm going to get my Mossy Meadow ink, my stamp pad. I need a new Mossy Meadow stamp pad. I keep re-inking it and it doesn't seem to be too happy. So we'll just take your dauber and you're just gonna go and try to imitate the paper. Now if you look at the paper, it's got more of the, it's almost the green is here with the yellow on the outside, so it's pretty much the base has the most color, so that's pretty much what I'm trying to imitate. So just taking it and starting at the base and going out, following the vein lines like that. And you're also welcome to, some people like to stamp off like this first so that you don't get a great big blob, which can definitely happen. Then I'll just go back in. It also helps to just kind of make that neat indentation that the die makes with the vein line. It just kind of brings that out more. And then like I said, that on theirs, on the Designer Series paper, it's more on the end, the base of it. So I guess it kind of depends on which way you view as the base, but I view this part as the base. And then the only other thing I do besides the daubing is I'll take it and I will do this with petals and things like that. I'll just kind of bend it just a little bit, just a wee bit, and then you've got a little bit more realistic looking leaf. I kind of crunched it there, but then you can see the difference between one that is just cut plain, and that's fine. I just really like trying to imitate the Designer Series paper. And let me show you another one that I did, a different one. So that's the Poinsettia one, using the leaves and using another piece of the Poinsettia one. I also did this with the petals, and I'm not sure if you can see, but if you look at these petals, I wonder if I can bring it up a little bit, possibly a little bit closer to the camera. I'm not sure if there's enough light to see, but the petals have like it's like white petals, and then maybe a Sierra Sand, soft suede, not sure which color it is. But on this one, instead of using a dauber, what I did was, while the ink was still wet, I used a blender pen and just kind of pulled it out, same way as we did with the holly leaves. And you just kind of pull it out just at the base and moving that way, and that gave it the look of the designer series paper. It kind of matched. Now these are, the highlight was the poinsettias. I did not do that with those leaves because actually to me these are pine needles in here, so I didn't want to draw your attention to those, but that's what I did. So there you have it. Just a really quick, easy way to just kind of make your cards match your designer series paper. So I hope you'll give that a try. And let me stick this one back here so you can see it. And that is it. Yep. And I use the designer series paper on the inside of that as well. So that is it. That's my tip for making your paper look more like the designer series paper and matching it. So there you have it. You'll be a designer in no time. Thanks for joining me in the treehouse and listening to my tip for the day. And I look forward to seeing your comments and your likes, and hopefully that you'll subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the treehouse. Bye-bye.